Chief Minister Mohan Charan Majhi reviewed Bahuda Yatra arrangements in Puri, stressing foolproof crowd management and real-time surveillance. He directed officials to deploy automated alerts and ensure smooth conduct of rituals like Pahandi, chariot pulling, Dakshini Mode and Adap Mandap Darshan. President Draupadi Murmu unveiled a bust of Mahatma Gandhi at the Museum of the City during her state visit to North Macedonia. She said Gandhi's ideals of truth, dialogue and compassion remain relevant worldwide, offering guidance in times of conflict, intolerance and division. The Indian Navy inducted INS Malwan, the second Mahe-class anti-submarine warfare shallow water craft at Karwar. Air Chief Marshal A.P. Singh lauded the Navy's efforts towards Atmanirbhar Bharat, noting the vessel's crucial role in strengthening coastal defense. The Supreme Court directed states and union territories to consider raising the retirement age of judicial officers from 60 to 61 years. The bench led by Chief Justice Surya Kant was hearing a plea for uniform enhancement across district judiciary. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh virtually flagged in the first ever Tri-Services All-Women Expedition, Samudra Pradakshina, on board IASV Tribeni. He said the circumnavigation of Earth by the crew made crores of Indians proud, marking a milestone in military history. The IMD issued an orange warning for heavy to very heavy rainfall in Sundargarh, Jharsuguda and Keonjhar districts till tomorrow. A yellow weather warning has been issued for Baleshwar, Bhadrak, Jajpur, Kendrapada, Jagatsinghpur, Cuttack, Bargarh, Sambalpur, Devgarh, Anugul, Dhenkanal and Mayurbhanj districts. BJP condemned Rahul Gandhi's sit-in outside the Prime Minister's residence without permission. BJP MP Ravi Shankar Prasad termed it irresponsible and a shameful day for democracy, saying Gandhi disregarded the dignity associated with the PM's residence. India's installed wind energy capacity stands at 57,443 megawatt, the government informed Parliament. Power generation reached 106 billion units in financial year 2025-26, with steady growth over the past 3 years, said Union Minister Shripad Yesso Naik. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar joined Quad Foreign Ministers meeting in Manila. India, Japan, Australia and the US reaffirmed commitment to a free and open Indo-Pacific and expressed unwavering support for Asian unity and centrality. Ace Indian shuttler PV Sindhu will take on compatriot Unati Huda in the women's singles round of 32 at China Open Badminton in Hangzhou today. In the men's singles, Lakshya Sen will take on the Japanese player Yoshi Tanaka in round of 32 today.